Hello everyone, in today's video I am back for the third week's cash stuffing of March, so this is for week number 3. In today's video I'm stuffing a total of $1,240 worth of income. Let me just go over that really quick with you guys. So I did mention in last week's video that I was taking some time off of work to be with my son during spring break, and that did affect this week's income. So what my boyfriend and I did is he actually supplemented my income with his. He gave me $600 for this week's stuffing so that I wouldn't be short. And then I did go back to work on Friday. So on Friday I made $377, and then on Saturday I made $263. So that's what this $1,240 is today. But let's go ahead and get this money counted. We will get organized and we will start the stuffing. Alrighty, y'all, we have 1, 2, 3, 54, 20, 40, 60, 85, 20, 40, 60, 86, 20, 40, 60, 87, 20, 40, 60, 88, 20, 40, 60, 89, 20, 40, 60, 81,000, 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 95, 2, 5, 10, 15, 25, 35, 6, 7, 8, 9, 40. $1,240, y'all. Alrighty, y'all, I hope that looks good for you. Let's go ahead and get into some bills. So starting off with rent. Rent is going to get $300. And y'all, I did buy some new $1,000 placeholders. That way I could put them into these bill envelopes to account for the money I have in my high yield savings account. I'll probably end up doing that on my bill swap and cash unstuffing for this month, so stay tuned for that. But going into rent is $300, so I'll grab 3 of these hundreds, which actually I'll grab 2 of these hundreds, and then let me grab some 20s. 20, 40, 60, 81. So 300 going in here. That brings rent now to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 20, 40, 60, 89. 900 now in rent. And I did mention to you guys that this month is going to be a 5-week month for me, I believe. So we will have even more in these bill envelopes to go towards the 3 to 6 months expenses that I have been accruing. Next, in subscriptions, I'm going to put $10. So let me go ahead and pop a $10 bill in here. That brings subscriptions now to $30. In cell phone, I'm putting $25. So let's do, I don't want to use all my 10s. I don't have a ton of change. So I think I'm just going to do a 20 and a 5. And then if I do have to make change during this video, I absolutely will. 25 going in here. That brings cell phone now to 20, 40, 65, 70, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. $75 now in cell phone. Up next in electric, I'm putting $35 in here. $35 going into electric. Let me go ahead and do 40 instead. I'll pop that 5 back up there and grab 2 20s. Now in electric is 50, 70, 90, 110, 30, 50, 70, and 90. So 190 now in electric. And I actually need to pay my electric. So I'll probably pull from this envelope today and put that in my bank. Childcare is getting 70. So let's do 3 20s and a 10. 20, 40, 60, and 70. That brings childcare now to 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 82, 10. So $210 now in this envelope. In internet, I'm putting $10. So let me do this $10 bill. That brings internet now to 30. In dental insurance, I'm also putting $10. So I'm going to go ahead and have to make change. Give me 1 second. I will be right back. Alrighty, y'all. Hopefully that'll hold me over for a little bit. So let me go ahead and pop this 10 in dental insurance. That brings this one to 30. In health insurance, I'm putting $15. So let me go ahead and do 25 instead. So we'll do a 20 and a 5, which brings health insurance to $45. In investing, I'm adding 100 to this. So I'm going to do some 20s. Let me actually really quickly as well. I'm going to exchange this 10 and 2 5s for a 20. I'm going to pull $120 instead. 20, 40, 60, 80, 120. And that brings investing now to 1,000, 5, 6, 7, 20, 40, 60, 88, 20, 40, 60, 89, 20, 40, 60, 82, $1,000 now in investing. All right, y'all. So a total of $575 went into bills. This is just my income for this next week, which I'll be stuffing in week 4. It leaves a total of $665 remaining. Let's go ahead and get into cash envelopes. Now, I don't have anything to pull for my 1s and 5s challenge, but getting into gas, I'm going to go ahead and throw 30 in here. I'll do a 20 and a 10. So there's $30 now in gas. In groceries, I'm going to go ahead and put $85. So I'm going to do, I think I'm going to do 4 20s. And how many ones do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'll just do a $5 bill because I will need those ones later. So 20, 40, 60, 85 now in groceries. Next up is my personal spending, and I'm putting 40 in here. So let me just go ahead and pop 2 20s in this envelope. In date night, I'm adding $25 to this envelope. My boyfriend and I will be going to a friend's birthday very soon, my best friend's birthday. We're going to be having some dinner with her in a couple of weeks, so I'll probably pull from this envelope. I'll just do a 20 and a 5. So 25. That brings date night to 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 45, 50. $150 now in date night. Next up is the reptile envelope, and I'm putting $25 in here. So I'll do a 20 and a 5. This one now has 1, 20, 45. So $145 now in here. Giving is getting 10. So let me go ahead and pop one of these back up here, and I'll grab a 20 instead, which brings this envelope to 30. I did have a miscellaneous $1 bill whenever I was budgeting, so I'm going to add that to my miscellaneous envelope. And that should bring this one to $7, I believe. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Perfect. So $216 went into cash envelopes, which leaves $449 remaining. Let me go ahead and get into my short-term sinking funds. Starting off with Christmas. Christmas is getting $25 as always. So what do we have in here? 25. Let me go ahead and do 30 instead. I'll put a 5 back up here. We'll do a 20 and a 10. And that brings Christmas now to 1, 2, 20, 40, 60, 75. $275 now in this envelope. The next envelope we're stuffing today is birthdays, and it is getting 100. So again, I have my best friend's birthday and my mom's birthday coming up. My best friend's is at the end of March, and my mom's is at the end of April. And we already did something for my friend's birthday. We got her some birthday gifts, but we are going to dinner for her. And then for my mom, we are going to a concert out of town. So I am trying to save up for that. I'm going to go ahead and put, let's put 5 20s, I guess. 20, 40, 60, 81 into birthdays. So 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 50. 150 now in here. We're going to go ahead and skip over these and get into car insurance. Now, I do get to stuff these a lot more whenever I do my bonus cash stuffing, which is where I stuff my tip out, and that'll be at the end of the month. So I'm going to go ahead and put, I'm actually going to put there should be 2 50s. I'm going to put both these 50s in this envelope, and I'm going to drop these back down here. And that brings the car insurance envelope to 1, 2, 3, 54, 450. Next, in sports and clubs, I'm going to throw $25 in this envelope. Let's do a 20 and a 10 instead. Pop that 5 back up there. That brings this envelope to 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 50. 150 now in sports and clubs. And then lastly, in this binder is my self-care envelope, and it's getting a $20 bill. Do I want to do... Actually, I think I'm going to do a 10 and 2 5s instead. And that brings self-care now to 20, 30, 45, 50. Alrighty, let's go ahead and switch gears and get into my long-term sinking funds. First up is dental fees. I did tell you guys last time I am going to get an implant, so that is what I'm saving for in this envelope. I'm going to put 25 in here. So let's go ahead and do 30. Let's do a 20 and a 10. Dental fees now has 1, 2, 3, 4, 50, 70, 90, 500. And then skipping over to the back, we have some savings challenges that I need to stuff. So an emergency fund, this challenge is $24 a week for the year 2024. So I'll be throwing those 4 1s and a 20 in here. Some really, really bad looking bills this week, but I will be doing that consolidation video at the end of the month. So I'll try to get rid of them. Alrighty, so 24 going in this envelope. That brings emergency fund to 1, 50, 70, 90, to 10, 30, 50, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 60, 1, 2, 3, 4. $264 now in emergency fund. For my Roth, I'm putting 125. So let's do this 100, a 20, and a 5. That brings my Roth now to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,000, 5, 6,000, 1, 2, 3, 20, 40, 60, 75. $6,375 now in my Roth. So I just need to stuff this one more time and I will have maxed out my Roth for the year 2023. Alrighty, up next is my son's envelope and he's getting 25. So let me go ahead and do 2 10s and a 5. That brings his envelope to 1, 2, 3,000, 5, 6, 7, 8, 20, 40, 60, 89, 10, 20, 35, 45, 6, 7, 8, 9, 50. So $3,950 now in his envelope. Yes, $3,950. Alrighty, up next is my Saveopoly challenge. I am putting $10 in here, and then I do need to figure out what we're putting in next week. Alrighty, so let me scoot that over and grab all of my stuff. Last week we were on community chest. So for this upcoming week, we are putting in 2. So 1, 2 is save $20. So we'll put $20 in next week. This week, again, was 10. So let me go ahead and grab that. That leaves 4 5s for my mystery challenge. And I do need to scratch for that challenge as well. Put this away. And then let's figure out what we're putting in for next week in my mystery challenge. Let me put these 5s in here and grab my scratcher. All right, so what are these last 2 spots going to be? We have, that is 10. And And that is 5. So we are putting $15 away for next week. Alrighty, y'all. That does it for this week's cash stuffing. Definitely stay tuned for next week whenever I stuff this amount, and then I will go ahead and start scratching off my January challenge because I did start this challenge a little late, and I do want to get the entire year's scratched off. So that will be in next week's stuffing, but I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you guys have a great week, and I will see you in a future one. Thanks. Bye.